Welcome back to Living Local, and it is World Kindness Day. That's one of the reasons why I brought Dylan McCardle in here with me, Director of the Fine Arts Center at Viterbo University. Been a long time. We've known each other quite a while.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Do you get to build sets anymore?
I do not get to build sets.
Is that a problem for you?
It's not so much a problem, but I've really enjoyed that work. But I'm doing just a different type of work in that. But I do get to go out into the community and do some lighting design work.
Oh, good.
So I'm still kind of in that creative aspect there, so that's a lot of fun.
And your parents got to be happy you're still using the degree.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of which, so the Fine Arts Center is, along with theaters all over the country, are kind of under attack right now.
Yes, we are.
Explain what's going on.
Yeah, so what's going on is what it's called is the speculative ticketing market. It's also known as the third-party ticket sellers. So what's happening is these folks are going after theaters and arts organizations or even big arena type places. Probably have heard about it with like Taylor Swift tickets and things like that, or like even big arena shows. What's happening is that these groups target either a venue or a show, and what they do is they say that they're selling tickets. Which what they're actually doing is they're reselling tickets. And so what's happening specifically with the Fine Arts Center is we have our slate of shows that we're selling on our website. We are the only authorized seller of tickets for all of our shows. We don't have any other ticketing platform, anyone else. We sell all of our own tickets. So these groups and these websites are saying that they're selling our tickets when they actually aren't, and they're selling it under the ruse of their resale site. So what's happening is if folks come upon these sites, they purchase a ticket through them, and these sites say that they're reselling this ticket, which in actually what they're doing is they're actually just going to our website and buying the ticket, and so they mark it up 400, 500, 600%. And so what's actually a $50 ticket, some of these customers might be paying hundreds of dollars for. We've seen people pay $600, $700 for even like a $60 ticket.
Good gosh.
And so I wanted to come here and just make people aware of what's going on, because I feel like it's something sort of newer to our area, but it's something that has been prevalent in the industry for quite some time. And so just to make folks aware that not only with the Fine Arts Center shows, you're probably seeing it with even things at the Lacrosse Center, or even if you're buying tickets even outside of the community. What's really important is that you slow down, because these sites use really deceptive tactics. What they're doing is you'll end up on the site, and a big red flag right away is if you can't choose your seat. That's a huge red flag. The other big red flag is if they have pop-ups that saying 1 ticket left, 2 tickets left, buy now, like really like the high pressure tactics. We don't do that, and most other venues don't do things like that. Those are all these third party or speculative sites that use those pressure tactics and these deceptive tactics for that. So if you feel like you're seeing some of these red flags, back off, don't make the purchase. Relook at where you're going, especially for the Fine Arts Center. It'll have the Viterbo University Fine Arts Center. It'll have the .edu attached to it or anything like that. You go to either the Viterbo website or the Fine Arts Center website, and it'll take you where you need to go. Directly purchase through there.
So that's really your best hint, I guess, is go directly to the Viterbo, or specifically the venue you're going to.
Yes, yeah.
And you were saying that before, not only has this affected Viterbo and the black box, like people are paying hundreds of dollars for $16 tickets.
Yes.
In days when we're all like, tickets are really expensive right now.
Yes, yeah. When we really try to make our tickets affordable, and we really do. We really spend a lot of time and energy on that. And these sites are advertising against us to end up above us in search results. So if you type in, let's say we have a Viterbo Christmas coming up in December. If you Google or use a search engine and just type in Viterbo Christmas, we might be the 5th or 6th or 7th or even on the second page of search results, because all of these sites are advertising against us to end up above it. And so as a consumer, you really need to know, don't click on the first thing you see. Really know when you're buying tickets, know the venue that you're going to, and know how much the tickets are in some of the advertising that you've seen or things like that. So you kind of have to be a savvy consumer a little bit too.
I think about my grandmother who wants to go to the Nutcracker, and she's just like ends up spending $500 on one ticket.
Yes.
So explain this part to me. So someone purchased the ticket from this third party, not a real ticket.
So what these sites are doing is they're selling it under the guise that it's a resale ticket, and so they're saying someone turned in this ticket to them, when in fact it's not. So what they do is they put a fake name, fake contact information, everything, and they just go to our site and purchase the ticket, and they'll send the e-ticket to these people. So it's an actual ticket, but it doesn't have your name on it, doesn't have your contact information on it. It wouldn't match any credit card that you would have purchased with. And so if you have any issues with those tickets, we can't help you because we don't actually know if you own those tickets. Because from our end, it looks like, Joe Schmo purchased this ticket when you are actually holding it. So we don't know like where you got this ticket or anything, and you can track it back to how you're purchased, but we still don't know. We don't have any way to help you.
And Dylan was saying before we went on air that this isn't just like a lacrosse thing or a big city thing. Viroqua's Temple Theater has seen this as well. So it's teeny tiny venues as well.
Teeny tiny venues. They test the market. So these websites will just kind of throw one or two out there and see. And if they are getting folks purchasing, then they'll go all in. And so that's happened to us over the past couple of years. We've seen one or two shows end up on these third-party sites, but this year it's every single one of our shows. Good. Even community organizations like Lacrosse Dance Center, who puts on the Nutcracker, we're seeing their tickets out on the third-party market for hundreds of dollars when these are like $20, $25 tickets. And so people who want to see their family members in these shows may stumble upon this and end up paying way more than they need to.
Yeah. And it's not even like the venue or the company or anybody is getting all that extra money.
No. The only people that are seeing that extra money are these websites that are really trying to capitalize on unsuspecting customers.
Speaking of which, stay safe, drill down. And what are the shows we got coming up in December?
In December, we have the Wizards of Winter, which will be on Tuesday, December 2nd, which is a sort of like Trans-Siberian Orchestra type group. And then we have a Viterbo Christmas, which is a Viterbo staple. So that you're going to see some Viterbo students, Viterbo choirs, orchestras, all celebrating the Christmas season. And then following that is going to be Lacrosse Dance Center's Nutcracker. I believe they're in their 36th year at Viterbo. So those are all things coming up in December.
And what is the website we should go to?
You should go to viterbo.edu/Fine Arts Center.
Viterbo.edu/Fine Arts Center. And like Dylan said, slow down. Be sure of what you're actually purchasing and make sure that you're getting the ticket that should be sold to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
More Living Local in just a bit.